Let's talk about the pro skate part.
Yeah,
that's like fucked, dude.
That was gnarly.
Yeah, you were
crazy.
That was you full like going for like skater of the year mentality video part.
Yeah, I had a lot of shit going on at the time. So like I was living at Lucy's house and I was dating this girl, and then she did a lot of like weird stuff, and we ended up splitting up, and I ended up like living out of my car for that whole summer. And I committed to this like crazy union job, like laying pavers on top of the high rises in Seattle, like pavers, like the big concrete blocks. I committed to doing that for the summer. And all the while, like Lib and Lucy and Jesse, they're like, we're going to get a board for this dude. Like, we need a part. And I didn't know, like, I'm just like skating like how I'm skating. Lucy's like pushing me to the limit of like what I'm capable of with this part. And I'm like, for the better, of course, but all the while of doing it, I'm like going from like working 40, 50-hour weeks on a union job, going after work to like film a clip with him, or like on the weekend, filming something on the weekend, like here and there, just like destroying my body like entirely while living in my car, like nowhere to go. And I'm just like going, either like sleeping next to a river or like waking up at 6 a.m, like going through the cycle. This is like probably like a 3-ish month cycle or whatever. And then we finally like finished that part. And I'm like, the whole time during it, I'm like, I'm just so mentally fucked up from what's going on in my life that I'm like, I'm just going to destroy my body. Like, I don't care. I'm just going to like, I'm so mad at everything. I'm so pissed off. Like, I'm just going to kill right now. And so I put like everything I could into skating at that time and battled things. Like there's one clip, I did this like back 50 on a kink rail, the 3-shove lip slide. Lucy has 237 back 50s on the kink rail logged from the first day trying it. Didn't land the line, but 237 lands of the kink rail. I'm like, that's insane.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Yes, it is.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was like 3 months of doing that. And then they like had this event. They gave me the board. Part was finished. I barely even knew that we were making a part. Like, obviously I'm filming for something, but I didn't know. And like, yeah, it was just like this huge relief. Like they flew my dad out for it. But he played it off like, oh, I'm just going to like come out and visit like my sister, because my aunt lives out in Seattle too. And so he would come out from time to time to visit her. So he played it off like that. And I'm like, I didn't think anything of it. And yeah, it was just cool to like get the board and like have them do all that stuff.
How did you feel when they had the board and they surprised you? Like what emotions came up?
Dude, it was crazy. I think like I just ran outside and there was like sprinklers going on in the grass. It was at Die Cut Stickers, like they had at the event there in the premiere, and I just like walked outside and just laid in the sprinklers and like cried. Because it was like all these emotions boiling down of like stress and anger and like insecurity and all these things. Like I didn't know what to feel. Even I was like numb to everything at that point, and that was like a pinnacle of emotion that just like full breakdown at that moment.
Yeah, talking to Lucy about that video part, he was almost saying that, you know, you're skating all these huge spots, you're jumping down everything. There's like these insane clips that go by in 1.5 seconds, you know, like it's just hammer, 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 hammer. The whole part's hammer. And he was like, Phil, it's like being a handrail skater, it's kind of like being a boxer. You know, you got to choose your fights wisely, right?
Yeah.
But every time you jump down one of those things, you're getting in like a boxing match, basically, right?
Yeah. Well, there's the one clip in it at Garfield, like the rock rails in Seattle.
Yep.
I do the 3-shove lip slide shove it.
3-flip lip slide shove.
Yeah, 3-flip lip slide shove it, and that was the second time I'd done it, because the first time Jesse's hard drive crashed and the clip was like perfect. It was Ollie was still a baby at this time. Like he's like crawling around figuring stuff out, and he like is like dorking around with my board at the top. He like does this perfect push for me and like pushes the board away, and I just run, jump on it and do the clip, and Jesse filmed it. It was like this perfect clip. And I think he like showed a couple people at the office, and then it crashed, lost the clip.
Damn.
And so we had to go back and do that one. But it was kind of nice because that first day doing that, it was like a 3-hour battle probably jumping down that set. And then the second time I remember it being a little quicker.
But that 3-flip lip shove is like a 2-second clip in the middle of your part.
Yeah, you barely
and
even know.
There's so many hammers in that part. It's just mental. But I love how you talked about like the place you're in where you're just mentally, I don't care. I'll destroy my body. And it shows. That was a crazy, crazy video part.
Yeah, it was nuts. I mean, it definitely wasn't healthy. And I think like that time period of my life is like maybe why my knees hurt today.
Maybe it's why Phil walks the way he walks.
Ted, could you describe how Phil walks to anybody that hasn't seen him?
He walks like he's about 150 years old.
But it's so bizarre because then you get on your skateboard or your snowboard and it's like your body just works great.
He walks like every bone in his body is fused together.
It feels like that some days. Some days it really hurts.